Let's analyze together NIO Cat Edition.
Let's go. Welcome to Trading HD. Remember to read the disclaimer right here, first of all, and also in the description below. Very interesting. We have an amazing chart right here. We're talking about NIO weekly time frame. Look at that. That upside movement completely vertical, and then this downtrend movement maybe in this descending channel that we were talking in previous videos. We also are going to comment just a few moments later. 4.7 level was broken, that key area in our opinion. What will happen right now, guys? What do you think? We will visit again $4 area or even lower prices, or will the price bounce higher and reach previous highs again? What do you think? Also, we have some breaking news. We have the earnings. Of course, we're going to comment that. And on the left side of this chart, you can see NIO short sale volume. We're going to comment that also. So if you don't want to miss content like this, remember to subscribe to Trading HT. And if you are already subscribed, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And if you are not, do it just right now, and let's get started with NIO.
Okay, let's go with the earnings because right now they just released the latest earnings of June, and it's very interesting to notice we have like a reported earnings of minus 0.33, and the thing here is like okay, it's bad because if you think about it, it's a negative surprise factor. Analysts were expecting more, but then we have to go to the last year's performance and to compare the same quarter, and so we can see exactly the difference, and the difference is surprising because in 2023 this very same quarter we have a minus 872 million, and this one is just obviously it's still losses, and this the reason the stock is going down again, but it's just minus 731 million, so there is some sort of improvement right here.
Yeah, it's something interesting, to take into account that also, and to compare the earnings not only to the factor that they estimate, I mean, but also the previous results, because that there might be also that correlation right there. And in the previous earnings, it was interesting to notice like the price did this small movement to the downside. We can see the percentage right here, minus 15% more or less, a little bit more, and from there a huge upside movement of more than 90%, reaching those levels of $16. But from there the price dropped dramatically until current prices that we are talking about right now, 4.40. And talking about the latest price action, let's go to the 1 hour time frame to see with more detail these latest movements. And what can we see? This very interesting double top right here. I'm talking about May this year. And we were talking in previous videos about this level. This was like the base. It was broken out. And we also had this very interesting level of 4.70 more or less. Because in this level there was a lot of interest, a lot of volume being traded. And from the price action perspective, this was a clear support resistance area. And you can see the price bounce from there with a lot of strength. But they broke out of it, maybe because of these latest earnings. Let us know in the comments if you think this is related. And from there, we are going a little bit lower. Right now, 4.45. Let's see how the day ends. But what do you think, guys? I want to ask you that question. Do you think we will visit again these lower levels of $4 or maybe 3.60 or even lower ones? Or do you think the price will continue going higher and enter into that bullish territory? Let us know in the comments, because this is a very interesting situation right now.
Okay, let's go to see the forecast of NIO because right now, the price is very, very low, but analysts think otherwise.
Yeah, we have 29 analysts offering 1 year price forecast for NIO Inc. And the maximum one, $12.48.
Wow.
Not a bad price. And the percentage would be 180%. The average 57%, not bad either. And then the minimum one just minus 10%. So from this type of forecast, we could say like if we take the average of these 29 analysts, if we take the minimum and the maximum one, I mean, this could be like a 110 risk reward ratio scenario, so not bad. But of course, this is just analyst's opinion. So what do you think, guys? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, and look at that, the EPS. I think this is very interesting as well because obviously look at the fourth quarter of 2022 and the second quarter of 2023 as well, and even the fourth one of 2023. All they were absolutely horrible. But right now, the first quarter of this year is better than all these quarters before, and then the second one is similar to the first one. So obviously, the thing here about this stock is that there is a long way to go because maybe we have the stock trading sideways for a couple of years because if they continue to release very similar earnings, then bullish traders don't won't see an option. They won't see an opportunity to buy the stock. So we need something better than this, but it's not that as bad as before.
I think it's interesting to notice like we have these 29 analysts with this forecast, of course positive in the average, and but if you see the forecast for the EPS, for example, if you go to the annual chart, you can see like the forecast for 2000 until 2027, the company won't be in benefits or in profit. So in this sense it's like they expect like for this year to be that high, the price go higher, but the results won't be in the positive territory. So maybe they know like this is a complicated market, or this is we talked about it, there is a lot of competition and it is not easy to gain your space right there. But they think like the price will go higher, even though the results may not be that positive in that kind of sense. So this is also something interesting to talk about.
So how can this happen? Okay, the question, the answer to this question is actually in the breaking news that we have right now, because now they are exploring, they are expanding the NIO in different markets, in different regions.
Yeah, exactly. This could be also related with the price movement that these analysts expect. Let us know in the comments what do you think, or if you knew about this, and if you have different news that you want to comment, let us know in the comments below. Also, we are talking about Neo team, talking about going to the Middle East business also. So that's also like an expansion right there. Also, in this sense, we have some related news with the European market, like they are going to continue that expansion, even though we talked in previous videos that maybe they didn't want to continue because of the taxes and all that, not the taxes of cars, we mean the taxes of
Imposed
money.
taxes.
Yeah. Then
Tariffs,
we
they
have,
call it.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. Then we have a partnership with Astroenergy. Maybe this is something interesting. If you are more, like if you know more about this, let us know in the comments below also. And also they are talking with Huawei to join the battery swap alliance. So they are making improvements in this sense. They are working on that swap technology, battery swap that we mentioned in the previous videos also. So very interesting. They are making movements. They may be good or bad, but at least they are showing that there is a company with that is trying to gain this territory.
Yeah, they're
So
working
maybe
hard,
investors
definitely.
see that as a good idea also.
Okay, let's go to the technical analysis, because here we have right here on the left you have the short selling volume. Interesting because even though the stock is around minimum levels of the last 3 years, we have the short selling volume at minimum levels as well. So that shouldn't put too much pressure into the bearish price. So maybe we could see a rebound from $4, or maybe right now, maybe at 3.62. But there's not so much pressure right now from bearish trades, and that's good if you think about long term.
Yeah, exactly. According to this data, we are at the lowest part, sorry, at the lower part of the chart since 2020, more or less. And you can see like the short selling volume is not that high from this data, because it depends if you take a look from different markets, etc. But according to this information, it seems like the bears are not that like the bears are not trying to sell, at least with a lot of strength around this level. So maybe that pressure not being there is helpful for bullish traders. What do you think about it, guys? Do you think these are good areas to start buying this stock, or would you wait for lower prices? I want to ask you also that, and the reasons behind it. And it's interesting to notice from the technical side also, like this pattern of the double top that I mentioned earlier. It seems like it is almost completed, because if you take a look at the technical pattern theory, you have to take from the breakout the exact distance, and then the price could continue or could bounce from there. And it seems like it is completed. So we could say, like from the technical side, this bearish pattern was almost completed. So maybe now is the reverse in the price, or we see another pattern and the price continues going lower. Let us know that also in the comments.
Also, volume profile right here, the red line we are watching right here is the horizontal line of the point of control, which means that the stock should be trading higher according to trading volume in the past. So obviously, I think there is a lot of volume right here on this area, but there is no volume at all below this area. So that's positive if you think about price action. So remember, guys, as long as they don't release very bad earnings, something worse than has been released already this year. The stock shouldn't go below this area, especially below 3.62. But right now, there's a long way to go. A lot of resistance right here on the upside. And also, Enrique, last thing,
Remember
remember
to
to
subscribe.
subscribe.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. Let us know in the comments everything you think about NIO Stock. We want to learn from you always. Thank you very much if you are subscribed, and if you are not, please do it because you enjoy this content and we want you with us. Trading HT. Let's go. Honest traders. Thank you. Let's go.
Bye bye.